So yeah, this is the Thrunite TH20. Kind of just come back, just been out looking for places to film my next Bushcraft video, and the rain was horrendous. That's the thing with these Thrunites, they're kind of very water resistant. We'll talk more about that in the tabletop review. The ramping feature on this headlight is absolutely fantastic. I really enjoyed it, and you can kind of just see me playing around with the ramping feature, picking stuff off, turning it back on. This is the SOS feature, and I think that's so much better than a strobe mode feature on these headlamps. The SOS feature, must have for any of the wilderness guys out there. Great feature. So let's get a tabletop review done on this thing. Yeah, so this is the Thrunite TH20. You know, there's a story behind this headlamp. I've had it for about 4, maybe 5 weeks, and I've been kind of keeping an eye on the stock levels, because as soon, you know, when you do the reviews, people kind of want to go and order it, or buy it, or look at it. And this head torch has been just flying off the shelves. It was out of stock, and then it was back, and then it was just gone. As soon as it's like in stock, it goes. I mean, yeah, I think they couldn't make them fast enough for a while, but the stock levels is looking pretty good at, or you know, all around Amazon, kind of all the normal places. A few shops that I know sell ThruNite, and on their websites they've started stocking this again. There's good reasons for it. It's an amazing head torch, you know, in the sense that it's an AA battery. Kind of, you just drop your AA in there. IPX8 waterproof. I've just got back. We went out looking for some locations to film Bushcraft video. There's your kind of battery. There's your AA. Now you can change that, and you can put a bigger battery in there. That gives you that greatly increases the turbo mode on this headlamp. Kind of zumps it back up to, I think it's around 520 lumens or something daft like that, for 38, 39, 37 minutes. I think it's one of the big one for 500s or something like that that I read on there. I would just use it with AAs, me, because it's just practical for up in kind of the forestry mountain ranges to have AA batteries, whether they're rechargeables or, you know, kind of one-use cells. It just makes it so much easier. Inside your box, I do like the ThruNite boxes, you know, recyclable, I suppose. Actually pretty good, you know, can't complain. It doesn't look nasty cheap. Spare O-rings, of course. ThruNite always do your spare O-rings, and I love it when they do that. It's a great feature, and they also give you your spare rubber mounting for it. Now, whether that says there over time these could break, I suppose, with rubber usage and all that, it could break. You never know. You should never use the same rubber too many times, as they say. But that could be a reason. But it's great that they've given you a spare, and you can kind of replace it if you had to. That comes in the box. You always get your little note saying thanks, and you get your instructions with it. Single band, really comfortable. You know, ThruNite, I've got this weighed off to a T now. These headbands, they just get better and better and better. I think with a lot of headlights and a lot of companies now doing all types of stuff. This headlamp will always set a benchmark for price versus what you're getting, and that's simply because the simple ramping feature, you know, click it on, press and hold the button, and it ramps right down. You know, get a double flash to tell you that that's on now on the lower setting, your firefly mode, if you like. So you just press and hold, and it will start ramping up the power, and then it will flash to indicate I'm there. So that's it. It's on high, 230 looms there. 95 minutes burn time on that, and then you've obviously got your low, bring it back down, the Firefly mode right down to Firefly. You go on to about 14 days. You know, you've only got 0.3 lumens of light there. You know, the infinity low. In between that, you've got around kind of 21, 22 hours, and out of 1 AA battery, that's a ridiculous amount. Now, if I double click that, that goes up to turbo. That's giving me 250 odd looms on an AA, 1 AA battery, 250 looms. We love that. And then you kind of hit it again, if I can do it. Gives me my SOS. I love the SOS feature on a headlamp like this. This headlamp is used, it's going to be used for people that are outdoors, and ramp that back down again. This headlamp is going to be used for kind of people that are out wild camping, people that are out walking the moors, things like that. The SOS feature is such a better feature than just a strobe feature. I mean, to be fair, I mean, I don't see the point in having a strobe feature on this kind of headlamp. So, fair play to ThruNite, they did a great job on that. 1 AA battery. This ramping feature is what sets this headlamp apart from many others for the price range. Years ago, when I used to look at kind of headlamps all the time, we used to go through them a lot. To have that kind of ramping feature, you were talking hundreds of pounds. You know, these things are under, you know, around $50, under that, under $50. I mean, to have that ramping feature is just amazing. And used it on 3 or 4 camps now. It works brilliant. I've had no problems with it. I accidentally dropped it in the river last time I went out. Good job it was IPX8 waterproof. My own stupid fault. I put it onto me cap actually, and that fell off my head and went straight in the river with my head torch on it. So just goes to show that, you know, it can happen. So yeah, that's it. The ThruNite TH20. Like I say, this headlamp is going to be a real bombshell for the ThruNite lovers, but it'll be a real bombshell for anyone else who's going to who's looking for a headlamp that's kind of bomb-proof really, and pretty cheap to run. Like I say, AA batteries. I mean, you can go to the pound shop now and buy 20 AA batteries for £1, something ridiculous like that. So that's it, guys. The ThruNite TH20. What an absolute beauty. I'll leave the links in the description box below. I did find somewhere to film my next bushcraft video as well, so that's good. And out in all the rain, I'm soaking wet and I need to go and get changed. I need to dry some gear out. Leave the links in the description box below. Thanks ThruNite. We'll see you all on the next one.